The royal family has been brutally mocked in HBO Max's The Prince, an adult animated sitcom by Gary Janetti. The new series centers on the life of 8-year-old Prince George and his encounters with the rest of the royals. The satirical cartoon, that pokes fun at the firm and portrays George as an entitled, spoilt child, has been heavily criticized by leading commentators. Commentator Ryan-Mark Parsons has accused the producers of going too far, branding the series as repulsive and cringe-worthy. He also hit out at the timing of its release and its contents, as it portrays the late Prince Philip as very old and close to death. Writing in the Daily Star, Mr. Parsons said, "Above everything else, it's only been a few months since the tragic death of Prince Philip, this nation's hero and the Queen's beloved husband of several decades. Somehow, writers of this cringe-worthy animated series thought characterizing the late prince in such an obscene way would be remotely funny. Well, here's the reality check: it's not. In fact, it's a repulsive ambush on a family that's still grieving." The commentator said the British public will not tolerate such an assault on the Queen and the rest of the royal family. He added, "We will not tolerate an outright attack on the Queen, 95, recently widowed, subject to Harry and Meghan's bilge, and due to celebrate her Platinum Jubilee in 2022. Mr. Parsons isn't the only one to hit out at HBO Max for its new cartoon, with royal author Omid Scobie saying targeting children seems a bit below the belt. He wrote on Twitter, "Don't particularly agree with parodying children, but guessing I'm in the minority, as at HBO Max's NoF*** given series hashtag The Prince hits the streamer tomorrow. Thoughts?" He added, "Royals have been parodied on dozens of shows over the years, Spitting Image, The Windsors, SNL etc. But this is the first time I can recall children being targeted. It may be comedy, but it comes across as creepy and borderline bullying. Seems like many of you feel the same." Women's rights activist and author Dr. Shola Mos-Shogbamimu also agreed Prince George shouldn't be the subject of the show. Speaking on Good Morning Britain, she said, "Bottom line, children are off limits. Creating a parody to poke fun at an 8-year-old is not funny. It's uncalled for, and it goes against our collective sense of responsibility." The cartoon features George as the protagonist and depicts the 8-year-old as a mean, vain, social media-obsessed child. The young prince is shown snapping at staff, his peers and his family. In one bizarre scene, the Queen is shown shooting an aide that scares her. In the 12-episode series, Mr. Janetti is voicing Prince George. Hollywood stars Orlando Bloom, Sophie Turner and Francis de la Tour are also part of the voice cast.